Terence Crawford's first words to the fans and haters after destroying David AVANESYAN. Also, Crawford gets his own very first Glovegate scenario. That's what I want to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. But first, let's talk about Terence Crawford. He said, thanks everyone that was tuned in last night, even the people that was trashing the fight. They said they was watching it, but they the first, the comments. See, Crawford, the way he writes, like, you could tell he's not proofreading it because it's very hard to read, but I'm trying to read it verbatim. It says, even the people that was trashing the fight, they said they was watching it, but they the first, I'm the comment section, crying emoji, just admit it, I'm the best. So I'm pretty sure he's basically saying they said they wasn't watching the fight, but they watched it and they're the first people in the comment section. But that's not what he actually put. Now, let's talk about the Terence Crawford Glovegate. So in the 6th round, it was revealed that both of Terence Crawford's gloves were busted. They were busted open, the stuffing was coming out, and they didn't look like fit to continue the competition. The commission in Nebraska clearly looks inexperienced at this level of high-level boxing, because I think anywhere else, especially New York, because New York, they had Magomed Abdulsalamov, who fought against Mike Perez and was basically, like, you know, put into a coma, and then the family sued. He lived, but he could no longer fight, and he's permanently impacted by that and permanently handicapped from that fight. So the family ended up suing New York, and they paid out this lump sum of money to the family. And ever since that moment that I can remember, the New York Commission has been even more strict. You know, New York and Cali are probably the strictest, and then a close runner-up would be like Las Vegas Commission. But when you start going to some of these other places, the commissions aren't like New York, Nevada, and Cali, right? And that's kind of what I've seen here in Nebraska, because I've never seen that. First of all, you have to look at, I didn't even really pay attention to what brand, Everlast or whatever he had on, but you have to look at the quality of his glove, like the workmanship. Why was it busting apart at the seams or whatever was happening to the point where both gloves from punching? Because you have to keep in mind, this was a type of fight where Crawford, he's a sharp puncher, but he wasn't, it was kind of a different fight for him. He was kind of poised and just picking his shots. He didn't have like this insane amount of volume. Like even at heavyweight, Jared Big Baby Anderson, I think they said he threw like 100-something punches at heavyweight, but Crawford wasn't expelling that type of energy in this particular fight for his gloves to be all like tattered and busted up. Now, the other thing that looks bad for Crawford in this situation is that he has a connection to Daniel Kinahan, and so does Tyson Fury, and they both have had weird miscellaneous things happen with their gloves. But it's ironic when it happens to Tyson Fury. I make videos, everybody make videos, everyone's talking about Tyson Fury and Wilder and Glovegate, but I don't really see many people outside of myself talking about Terence Crawford's mishap with the gloves, because after this was noticed, and then you hear Antonio Tarver on the telecast, he was the commentator, he said, oh, I noticed his gloves was messed up, but he never said nothing. But that's what he said. He said, oh, I seen his gloves were like coming apart. But then when the ref seen it and stopped the fight and then told Crawford to go to the, you know, to the side. So I guess, I don't know who he was talking to. I'm assuming the commission or whoever. And then they just said, oh, keep fighting, you know, even though both of your gloves are falling apart. Tyson Fury had a situation, I think it was before a Christian Hammer fight or something, and Tyson Fury had this glove and the thumb looked like it was falling apart. The whole bout didn't start until the actual gloves were replaced. And they, from my understanding of the situation, and I haven't poked around or researched, but from what I was overhearing, it sounded like they didn't have a backup pair of gloves on deck for Terence Crawford, so they just let him keep fighting with the gloves. And that, like, these are things that in the bigger commissions, like again, Nevada, Cali, New York, that typically doesn't happen. You select multiple pairs of gloves, usually 2 or more, right? Just for odd scenarios like this where the leather is like deteriorating or whatever, but it didn't seem like they even had that. So David Avanesyan, he flew all the way to America the week of the fight. Then, you know, he gets brutally knocked out. It is what it is. Now, I will say Crawford, all of his fights at welterweight have ended in knockout, but that particular knockout was probably his most crucial knockout in the division. You know, the Amir Khan, he was like saying he got hit in the nards, so that wasn't, you know, a knockout the same. He just kind of quit, to be honest. Then you look at the Jose Benavidez, he got sparked, but he got up and he was stopped on the ropes. So that's kind of like a TKO. Same thing with Jeff Horn and Mean Machine. All those were like kind of more TKO type. David Avanesyan, he got flatlined to the point where his head bounced off the canvas. So it was a brutal thing. And, you know, it's just kind of weird, that whole scenario with the gloves, and I don't see anyone talking about it. That's just the honest truth. But when it was Tyson Fury, everybody was talking about it. So, you know, you guys let me know in the comment section what you think. Was it just because David Avanesyan was inexperienced, or he was an inexperienced fighter? Or do you think that Terence Crawford's gloves were, you know, not up to par or more impactful because of the stuffing missing? I don't know. It's hard to tell. But all I know is that, like, factually, when they noticed it, they called Crawford to the side, and then they seen that both his gloves was like coming apart, or the workmanship or whatever was deteriorating. Then they said, keep fighting. Then after that moment, Crawford really started turning up, throwing vicious uppercuts, and chopping up David Avanesyan. And then that's when the knockout came right after that. So the timing doesn't look particularly good that the commission would allow that, because the commission, their whole job is to be in charge of the fighter's health and safety. So some regard that they have for the fighter's health and safety, if there's something wrong with the gloves, they probably should like pause the fight even longer and switch the gloves out. You guys, if anybody has experience with commissions, let me know what you guys think. But I can't believe that that would be the norm. Oh, just let this man get chopped up even more if his gloves are defective. But again, you guys let me know, because I'm a YouTuber. What do I know? Drop your thoughts in the comment section, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.